Can I beat a touring pro at Ledgestone? No. But that doesn't mean I can't have some fun and make fun of myself a little bit while I try it here at the beautiful Northwood Black. I am out here in Peoria, Illinois, filming for the Greater Peoria Open. I always like to try to play a practice round while I'm out here for the channel. Unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts on Thursday, I didn't get here in time to do that for Crew 42. So I have a little time to play around, actually, before I have to do my next thing. So I figured, why not get the camera out and let's get some funny shots of me just failing out here. I did play out here last year with GT and Freddie Meza, and I shot 17 over par, which was a goal and accomplishment for me, less than a bogey per hole. Well, the new objective for this year is to try to shoot 10 over or better. I'd be pretty happy with that kind of goal. Par out here for me is like a birdie. Since I'm limited in my distance and my ability to throw forehands, it's hard for me to get birdie opportunities. Can I get it done? Can I shoot 10 over? Only one way to find out, to embarrass myself. All right, hole 1, 455. If you have the power, you can throw something like a fairway driver, a little flippy, try to hit it on the left side, let it turn into the fairway, try to penetrate the basket. Again, for me, since my goal is to go 10 over or better, I'm not really looking to get to the basket and risk the horrific kicks by missing that. So I'm gonna try to throw buzz here up the gut, land in the fairway, take the easy 3. Turned a little too much. Highs are out. Oh, that's all right. Center fairway. I played 9 holes with the tournament director on Thursday, actually, after I was done doing some drone, and I accidentally did not have the microphone set up properly, so I wasn't able to use the footage, unfortunately. And on this hole, we threw 2 on 1, and that buzz I just threw kicked so far left, it was gone. It was just absolutely gone. This morning, before our round 2 here at GPO, I was able to get out there, take a look for like an hour, eventually did find the disc, so glad I have that because I'm gonna need it if I'm gonna have any opportunity to shoot 10 or better. It is very muggy this whole weekend. Humidity is high. Just have about 2 something to the basket. I'm gonna throw the RW-0325-P to give myself a chance at a par look, hopefully. Turned it over too much. Dang. A long look for a par. Circle 2 look here. It'd be a great pickup for a par to start us off. Down. Nice. Nice. Pars are great. Pars are like birdies. Hole 2, 580 feet. Your tee shot needs to go up and to the left a little bit. You can go pretty much just dead straight if you want. And then from there, you're gonna have a tunnel approach to a downhill pin position. I'm gonna stick with the buzz today. My goal is to really lock this in by the time I get to the end of the round so I can try to just keep using it as kind of like a putter approach that pros might be using on some of these tougher par 4s. That's gonna be too far right. Get left. That's gonna be a little short too. But what do you think you would shoot? Leave a comment down below. If you have played here, comment down what your PB is. Mine is plus 17. So, no shame. All right, I'm a little short to the corner here. If I was like in this area, this would be a great landing zone. I'm a little short of that. I'm gonna go with the Kratos on Anheuser. See if I can get a little distance cut off on this shot. Make the approach much easier. Oh, that's really good, actually. Okay, that should be almost putting, in my opinion. I got around the corner really nicely. It was stabling out as well. So, hopefully. Last time I played here, I got 1 birdie on hole 11. Very proud of myself for that. These first few par 4s are some of the easier ones on the course. So if I'm gonna get a birdie in my mind, it's gonna have to be on the front 9. I don't really see myself getting a birdie on the back 9 until I get to the very end, like hole 16 or 17. It's a little hard to see, I'm sorry. The trees make recording this shot pretty difficult. I'm definitely circle 2 here. I'm gonna give it a run, because why the heck not? Oh no. Air ball. This was not a good putt. Bad nose angle, bad pace, and I left a lot to be desired on the comeback putt. All right, didn't matter. I make comeback putts. Thanks, Reed for Skirt, for teaching me how to do that. Hole 3, 604 foot, par 4. This hole goes up to the right. Then you have a couple tunnels to pick from. The left side is the most open. Really, off the tee, you just want to get out of this gap to the right. Give yourself at least a chance at getting birdie. It's very tight off the tee, so I've been experimenting in my bag with a sting, and I'm going to go with it on extreme hyzer down the middle. It's going to flip up and end up to the right. As long as I get past the gap, that's the play. I mean, the pros are going to throw forehand out the gap and just pump it down there. I don't have that shot, so I'm going to try to go backhand real aggressive with the sting. Get around it. Oh, I squared the last tree. This is like where their short pad. So I'm at the short pad, which means I can four from here pretty easily. But if I just take a four from here, that means I take a bogey, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the Buzz SS, put on some anhyzer, really try to stretch it as down the fairway as much as possible. See if I can give myself a little zone flick shot approach. Oh, I hit the line and I just missed left. Oh boy. This is not going to go well. This is double bogey territory. Look, I think this is going to be a 5 at best after these first 2 throws. So I'm really just kind of chopping this on anhyzer. Hope I get as far down there as possible. See what I got. Take a 5 at worst. Keep me on pace. You know, the roller's not that bad, actually. If I went roller here and got on a cut, let's try it. Let's get aggressive. I think this is a good chance for me to get a par look if I hit the roller just right. Oh, God. No! That looked so good. Even with the tree hit, this turned out so stinking well. I can see the basket. I still get an opportunity to try to save a par, although it will be tough. This is a big putt. Down, 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 down. Give myself a long comeback putt again. Yep. Cool. All right. First bogey. Hole 4, 637. I bet if I stayed out here all day and even dropped the disc in a perfect landing zone for my game, I don't get a birdie here. This is a very tough shot for me. You really want the disc to land off to the right after the late gap with like a forehand, which I can't do. So I'm going to throw the Buzz just dead straight, get as much distance as I can, chip to the corner, over the ravine, try to get a par. That's the game plan. Oh, no. Uh-oh. All right, my head might get cut off here on this shot. Can't quite tell. There we go. And I'm very far away from my ideal landing zone, so just as much distance as possible. Can't let this turn into anything bigger than a bogey here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I can get to the corner from there. Absolutely nothing from here, so I just have to pitch around the corner. Going to throw my zone. Yeah, that's perfect. I pushed this too far, and now I have to take this back way entry into the green. Yeah, we're just going to have to risk it. We're going to try to burn the zone OS into the green here. I hit my line perfectly. Settle. Don't go deep. Uh-oh. Zone OS was the correct disc. Unfortunately, too far. Oh, skinny. Hole 5 at 451 feet places one of the easiest holes at this course in relation to par, at least. Just need a tee shot that pushes to the corner. Pick your line. Some players, like even if you're in the woods, can find thumber lines, stuff like that, to get to the basket, give yourself a putt. It's not super long. You just need to make sure you're in position. And the log on the right that used to prevent, low shots is gone. So as long as I hit my gap on the first tee shot here and give it enough power, I might have a birdie opportunity. It's got to go. I think it's so short again. So actually it turned out to be exactly perfect. I made the correction from Thursday. It sets me up really nice for the forehand. Unfortunately, it sets me up really nice for the forehand. Oh yeah! Yes! Being an AM2 level player, but like watching this course and looking at it and then like knowing that Cole Redallen shoots 7 under here one year, like that's so insane. I guess there's a reason this hole play is the easiest hole on the course, because even a bad AM1 player can birdie it. I'm gonna take it though. Hole 6, 947, back to 1 over, so that's huge. This hole is very hard for me. You want to get to the corner in as few shots as possible. If you get there within 3, you have a chance of saving par. If you get there within 2, you get a chance of birdie. I'm not even thinking about birdie. I'm just trying to get in the gap by 3 throws, trying to stay as safe and consistent as possible. I think last year when I was with GT and Freddie, I had one of the most insane buzz shots around the corner to save my par. And hopefully, I don't have to do that this time. Hopefully I can get a par without having to have a nuts shot to do it. I missed shanked left and almost got hard punished for it. I'm not in a good spot, but I'm not kicked in the woods aggressively. I'm a little surprised. Like, this cook could have been much worse. Unfortunately, it's like 5 feet away from being nuts and giving me like an ability to go way up the fairway. No! Get out of it. Get out of it. Holy smokes, center fairway. Center fairway. In fact, I might go standstill just to kind of mitigate. Nah, we're going to try to get aggressive. Oh, that's got to go. Okay, it hit the tree early because I was too inside, but it pushed it forward. I want to throw my buzz, but I just don't know what it's going to do. Like, I don't know if it's slow enough to not hit the tree that I'm going to be aiming at, so I'm going to throw my zone on hyzer. It's pretty flippy, so it's going to flip up, but I'm hoping it just keeps scooting left because it's a zone. Oh, I missed the tree. Get left. Get left. Couldn't ask for a better shot with the zone. That is awesome. That's a great par for me, and I'm still only 1 over through the first 6, which is a spectacular pace. If I got around the front 9, only 3 over, I mean, that 10 over is starting to look very doable. 325, downhill, hole 7. There's really like an initial tunnel, and then a wall of trees you kind of have to poke through. As long as you get past the initial tunnel and get to that layer of trees, you can always play up and down and get a par. It might be a little tricky, but it's very, very doable. So I'm going to throw my buzz flat, let it turn a little bit, hopefully just get to that wall of trees, save a par here. I mean, this is one I could birdie for sure, but it's not one I'm going to birdie consistently. So I'm just trying to like give myself an opportunity with the right throw. Yeah, that was great. I'm not that far, but I'm not that comfortable either. I'm going to go zone west, a little pitch forehand. Sit. Yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted. Boom. Okay, it wasn't a birdie, but I'm okay with that. I did everything I was aiming to do. Took a par. We're at a great pace. Hole 8 at 389 feet. The basket's kind of in a cove downhill the whole way. I haven't really talked about OB a whole lot because it just doesn't come into play in my mind. Like, it's just like bad shots that get to the OB. This one, however, OB is really in play. You have to essentially make the peninsula just to be safe. I don't know why that was hard to say. I'm going to go with my buzz again. I'm going to aim at the tree on the left of my gap. It's kind of like the double mando. Hopefully let it drift a little right. And anything after that, as long as that hyzer's left, I'll be safe. Get myself a par opportunity. Yes. Yes, that's the gap. Get through. Get down there. Let's go. There's another am playing on the hole behind me. I didn't even know they're there. Startled me when they made that putt. But that tee shot is in the green. I may even have a birdie look, and that would be awesome. Get there. I suck. I should have tried harder. Hole 9, 732. Your first shot, you want up and to the right if you have that kind of power. I don't. So just want it as straight as possible. Let's just do that. Then you just want to navigate the fairway until you get up there. If I take a 5 here, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a bogey here. This is not a good hole for me. I can acknowledge that. Flip, flip, flip. Hit the tree. It did none of the things I asked it to do. There's no good way to film this hole from this spot. I can go forehand, try to get it just back in the gap. I can go roller and see if I can get a little more distance off, but might be off the fairway. Nope. That's the worst that can happen. You can't really see me, and it is what it is. Yeah, in the gap. All right, I just need to get this close, right? I don't need to do anything fancy. Yeah, that's close. And fancy. Okay, this hole could have blown up into a double or worse. I'm gonna take my bogey and be okay with it. I'm halfway through. Way better than I thought it would be. My lens is dirty, hold on. +2 puts me in a great position. I have 8 strokes to play with on the back 9, including 2 holes on the final 3-hole stretch that are very birdieable. I'm not banking on them, but they are there. Just need to stay to my game plan, which is throw the buzz as often as I can.